Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hard way wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down the gauntlet, making it mark. Hard way wrestling, straight from the heart.
Oh shit, twice in one day. What's up, boys? How
Let's
we doing?
get it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Let's kick it, man.
Welcome back.
We are
We
back
are-
in the house. Summerslam post
We are
show. We usually
lit.
never doing this late. But Ricky is feeling pretty good. He's a half a Red Bull in. I'm unboxing dicks. And Scotty looked like Scotty, did you get a 5 o'clock shadow since this morning?
Yeah, pretty much.
Shut up.
You look like
I just got shadows at all times of day.
you look,
Yeah.
They're just on different sides of
depends
him.
on what when the sun hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a broke Barney Rubble. That's what you look like right now.
I pretty much am.
T-Bone, what's
Yabba
going on?
dabba doo.
Head still.
Hey, I enjoyed SummerSlam, man. It was a hell of a show.
Yeah, let's talk about it. See, I
Yes.
didn't get it. I missed. So Ricky, you got to walk us through. You guys got to walk me through this because I missed all the matches because I was out, styling, profiling.
I see
trying to
that
hold these
Grayson
gators
Waller.
down. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your
Yeah, that was
8-pound
cool.
down under shirt.
trying to hold these gators down.
Jesus.
So, but I did catch the main event, and I'll be able to add a little bit to
Thank God.
that. Let's get right into it. People are going to join, and we want to hear your thoughts too. Austin's in the house. Dom is
get
one
'em.
lucky son bitch. I did see
Yes.
parts of that. Owen
Yep.
Hardy's in the house. So
Owen's always in the house.
I
We
guess
love you, Owen. Get
we're
well,
live,
brother.
We're live, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
get well, Bubba.
Yeah. Yeah, Owen.
So we let off the night with Mommy versus the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour.
So we had the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. I think we all were thinking the same thing earlier in the day. We had a pre-show. If you guys didn't catch that, you can go catch that right now. See all of our picks and whatnot, all that chicanery going on at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning. So strap in because it's almost like hour and 45 minutes. So it's a long one.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
So Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, was it everything we were hoping it was going to be, boys?
Yeah.
When I want to start with my pants down, there's no better way to do it than with Liv and Rhea
Okay.
because
Okay.
I didn't even have to get dressed.
Yeah. The one thing I will say that they didn't utilize enough of in that match was the ref cam. They needed more ref cam shots because, God, he's right there.
You
He
saw Liv's intestines at one point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You saw Liv's intestines. I think you saw Rhea's butthole a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Just,
Hey,
just from
the-
the highlights I saw, it really looked like Liv's top was going to come off.
It did.
Yeah.
It looked like both
Yeah.
of them were.
Yes.
So
It looked like both of them were at one point. I mean, this match was Liv playing the absolute chicken shit to begin the match. It was excellent. Rhea was getting frustrated. Rhea finally did the fake out and caught her. And Liv went right after that shoulder. She finally deked her, got that shoulder injury. At one point, Rhea was screaming, saying it was out. A couple times, she popped it back in with the announce table, with the turnbuckle,
Yeah.
kayfabe or not, whatever. It was really good storytelling. And Dominic Mysterio, you lucky motherfucker.
So towards the end of this match, Rhea goes to hit Dom goes to hit Liv with the chair. Dom climbs up onto the ring, grabs the chair, basically says, "Listen,
No,
You can't-
Bobby, you can't win this title that way. You can't do it this way.
Yep.
distracts the referee." Then Liv hits her finisher onto a chair,
After Dominic slides it in and distracts the ref.
pins Rhea 1, 2, 3. And then you guys take it from there. What happened? Where I saw scenes of Dom and Liv making out.
Yes, they made out.
Yeah.
Rhea was livid, and T-Bone and I believe, called that.
Yeah.
Said
Yeah.
that Liv was leaving with Dom. Dom was going to make the full turn, and he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
I have to go back and watch the other show we did earlier and see what our all
For-
our picks were.
For a storytelling
Yeah.
standpoint, it was very, very good. The match was the way the match went, the flow of the match, again with the chicken shit Liv in the beginning, just trying to fake out Rhea and buy her time, go after that shoulder that was previously injured, and then for her to just go after it, and then finally Dom just stepping in. We knew Dom was going to be in the middle of this one way or another, and it was funny because I believe Corey Graves made a comment pre-match about if guys, you're gonna have to help me out on this. It was something regarding the Eddie versus Ray ladder match years ago.
Yeah.
It was
If the match had gone differently,
Yes,
to
yes.
SummerSlam, and Eddie had gotten custody of Dominic, how this would have, how
yes,
turned out.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. I was like, took me a sec to remember what you were talking about, but yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, it took me a second too.
I caught that, and I almost spit my beer out at that point.
Yeah, I was with that because I was like, okay, this is but here's where I think it's going to get interesting. All right, they play around with this for a month or so, rematch, and then again, if they do this right and they do the stipulations the right way, and Dom interferes again and costs Rhea a match. They need to do, in my view. I mean, it's not going to be quite custody of Dom ladder match like it was before. But
Cage match or Hell in a Cell?
No, they need to.
Don't think?
No, no. What they need to do is do the old school stipulation of the interfering person gets put in a shark cage above the ring.
I was just
Okay.
thinking that.
Okay.
I honestly was.
Yeah, like I want to see the old school shark cage come back and have Dom.
Do you know who the last one that was in that cage?
Enzo Amore, and he slipped himself out.
Was it Enzo or was it?
I believe it was Enzo.
It might have been Enzo. I was thinking it was what's his name? James Ellsworth.
Yeah, that's who I thought.
Oh, was it Ellsworth?
Sounds about right. It's
Yeah, I was thinking Ellsworth.
Okay.
That prick.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they're both pricks. I don't like Enzo either.
So Liv retains the title, and we will see where we head from here.
And Dominic's mustache curled at the end.
Oh,
In a good way.
I bet it might have a different color to it come Monday night. International.
Damn it, Dominic! Make sure you sign that NDA.
Intercontinental Championship: Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker, your new Intercontinental Champion. I believe we all called this earlier.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
T-Bone, what did you think of this match?
I thought it went exactly how I thought it was going to go. I thought Breaker would dominate a lot more than what he did, but it ended the way we all thought it was going to end.
It started out perfectly with him immediately going for the spear. Sammy like seeing it coming, jumping it. Breaker hitting his shoulder on the ring post. That way, Sammy could get a little bit of offense in there, put a little bit of a fight up. But yeah, you're right. For the most part, it was all Braun, and we all saw this coming. It was time for Braun.
Yeah,
Scotty.
Like the match.
This is where Scotty pulls his pants up after the match.
Pretty much. No, I like the match. Again, I think there should have been a little bit more dominance on Braun's side. I think, again, and he was selling the shoulder, which the one other thing that kind of bothered me about that match was the fact that Rhea had just been selling her shoulder in the previous match. So then they did the same deal, and then I was like, I don't know how I like that too much, because they could have done some other part. They could have done, a leg spot or something to kind of, because again, that's Braun's explosive powers in his legs and stuff like that. So they could have done a leg spot,
We
But
did get a lot of Austin commenting about shoulder spots in the ring post.
spots to the post. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry, Scotty, go ahead.
No, you're good. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw the same thing. A lot of ring post action tonight.
yeah, a lot of posting tonight. But yeah, no, like I said, Braun should have had a little more offense on it. But overall, again, good match, and again, the right result. Braun Breaker, your new IC champion, and that's the way it should be. Now I can't wait to see where they go with him next and
I think Dragunov is next. He's going to come back, and we're going to get that NXT title rivalry restored.
Yeah, which I am not mad about in the slightest because
I'm seeing rumblings of the return of Ricochet.
Really?
Oh,
I have not.
I mean,
I kind of
would be.
Which one of you said it earlier about Jay and Sammy teaming up to take the Raw World Tag Titles?
Jeremy.
T-Bone. Yeah. I could see that happening.
God, I hope not.
What else are they going to do with them right now aside from like? I mean, I know they got to slowly build the or assemble the OG bloodline, but
we might get those tag. We're going to find out later. Hopefully, here we might get those tag team titles stripped.
You think?
I mean, the werewolf is hurt.
Yeah.
No. Those are the WWE champion.
Oh, no, you're talking about the other ones.
We're
talking about the Raw
tag champions,
Gotcha.
Sammy and Jay. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. We'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna move on. LA Knight versus Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul loses his title in his hometown.
Yeah.
But
we excited about this? LA Knight, Hagerstown boy, local boy.
Of course. But I will agree with Rob Fox of our Brotherhood, the Independent Rewind, who were trying to beat to 1,000. He said his foot was under the rope during the count, and I agree. And I think that's going to be Logan Paul's statement to try and get his rematch.
Yeah, Darren Delato just said Jacob is selling his injury, but he's Roman's spy.
Scotty, you called the spy, did you not?
That's what I'm thinking. We'll get to that whole thing in a minute, but that's what I've been thinking is that there's going to be some deal in the bloodline in the new bloodline of somebody turning on Solo, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you say Jacob Fatu's a narc?
He is. Scotty called it weeks ago.
Well, we'll find out. I
remember it
for sure. Long-term booking.
Just remember, Scotty's always right until he's wrong.
Yeah. And when have I been wrong?
A lot.
True story.
Hey, my prediction. Heyman ain't coming back in the beginning. Okay,
he's coming back.
But Roman's going to get in trouble, and when Heyman comes back, he's bringing Brock with him.
Oh my God, I thought about that too, man.
Well,
then he's got Roman and Brock, and then the rest of the old bloodline.
We'll get to that later on.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later on. Let's move
on.
Yeah,
tuck it back in your waistband for now, there, T-Bone.
Grab your trapper.
Yes, sir.
Grab your trapper keeper.
Very quickly, though, I don't think Paul is coming back. Just as a side note, did anybody see that picture that wonderful Bill After posted the other day?
No.
Okay, there's a picture. Go find it online. It's hysterical. Got Bill After is going through an airport up to an airport terminal, and there's a guy that looks legitimately like Paul Heyman standing at the desk trying to check him in. And I'm looking at this. I'm like, well, I guess Paul Heyman found a new career.
Scotty, you need a bald cap. Just saying. You're not fitting in with this group.
Yeah.
Any highlights? He's got way too much here. Any highlights from this match we need to talk about?
Machine Gun Kelly. Hate that motherfucker. He's the one who handed.
Clearly an Eminem fan. He hates MGK.
Absolutely. I saw Eminem in concert right when I turned 21.
I ate some M&Ms earlier today, if that means anything. Go ahead.
I love M&Ms too. Chocolatey and delicious. But anyway, MGK has a necklace with the brass knucks on it. He tries to hand them to Logan Paul. Logan does not get all of it. as LA Knight's trying to suplex him back into the ring. LA Knight gets back up, hits him with the BFT. Game over.
Yeah.
New champ.
Good
New
match.
champ.
I mean, we knew the Nux were coming at some point, though. They always do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's his calling card. He's the new William Regal
Yeah.
with the
I
Nux.
was,
The power
I
of
was getting ready to say that.
Yep, he is the new William Regal.
All right, we have the women's championship. Nia Jax defeats Bailey.
my home.
I was wrong on this one.
Yeah,
I
Which
was
she-
wrong on
This was my call. I called this one. There's another story here brewing with Tiffy time. So
Yeah, I picked
Yep.
Nia to win the belt,
You're
but I
right.
also picked Tiffy to cash in. It did not happen. Disappointed in that, but
I'm telling you, it's
I'm half
all
right.
depending on how many of those briefcases they're selling at the time.
you are right.
That's what it's going to be.
When you called it out earlier, I was like, he's right.
It's about the merch, baby. It's
It
about
is.
the merch. Look
Money,
how long,
money.
look how long they ran that purple briefcase,
Yeah,
and that's not even as cool as Tiffy's briefcase. So,
and you
this
barely
press
got
conf-
it. You barely
the
got
press
it before
conference was horrible.
you barely got that briefcase of Senior Money in the Bank before he cashed it in.
It came in December. So yeah, no, I had it a couple months before. It came in December.
Not long. Didn't you order it in like Money in the Bank time?
I ordered it when they first
Yeah.
posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all pre-order. So, anyway, it's really cool. It's still hanging. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's-
I'm
That's cool.
senior Money in the Bank.
It's still number 2 to the Brock party.
I wish I would have got that. I wouldn't really collect the shit there, but
I know,
That-
but man, that was
yeah.
dope.
that was the dopest one they've had. So, all right, let's move on. So we're talking about Nia Jax defeating Bailey. Any highlights from this that we need to talk about? Anybody's hole in a way? Or
I didn't even watch the match. I was just like, I'm not like
It was a back and forth. Nia just basically overpowering Bailey at times, but Bailey getting her. It was almost like Bailey would almost hawk up at times and get her moves in on her, but basically Nia overpowered her all the time. The only time Bailey had a shot, I believe she hit the Bailey to belly and then elbow off the top rope, which Nia kicked out, and that's when Tiffy's music hit and she came down with the ref, distracted her enough that Nia could capitalize from there. She hit 2 annihilators after that, and that was it.
did they tease anything with Tiffany with Nia? Nothing like that.
Nope.
She gave Nia some dirty looks at the end.
Yeah, there was the camera looks of her staring at the belt as Nia's holding it above her head.
No, it's
Yeah.
coming.
So yeah.
It's definitely coming.
Well, everything you said earlier, brother, was right on the money.
So I think Nia Jax is doing. I said in our chat earlier that the Tungaloa is the male version of Nia Jax.
He's
Yeah.
worse than Nia right now.
Yes, he's right.
Yeah.
She's actually
Nia-
improved. a
Yeah,
good
she has. Yeah, as much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Nia has been pretty money here lately.
bit. Yeah, she's really done well with her promos too. I'm really
Maybe
digging
now that Vince has stopped shitting on her, that she can actually perform right and not hurt people.
I think I heard that Vince was calling her Tamina for like 3 years before he got her.
Wrong bloodline.
Yeah, true story. I'm hearing. So anyway, Nia Jax, awesome, wins the belt from Bayley.
And new.
World Heavyweight Championship.
No,
Gunther.
We're renaming it the new My Whole Championship.
No,
Nia Jax.
we're moving on.
You're canceled,
we're-
Scotty.
World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther defeats Damian Priest.
You missed
Oh,
This
wait a
was a
minute.
banger.
Yes. You know what? I missed one. We'll get back to that one. I was wrong about this. I thought for sure that Damian would. I didn't think Gunther was going to win the first time around. I thought he needed some sort of adversity to get to that point. WWE doesn't think so. They put this another belt on Gunther.
This was a banger.
Yeah,
And I
was
miss-
this
I
the
miss-
slapping match I saw.
Yeah.
I kept seeing you
I-
guys.
Yeah,
a lot of
Gunther's
bleeding.
chest was bleeding about halfway into the match from the hits from Priest.
Yeah.
This was an absolute just slugfest the whole way through. Hardest hitting match of the night, hands down. I almost forgot to put in the chat. I said, we all see Gunther versus Damian Priest. Jason sees Walter versus
Yes.
Punishment Martinez.
Punishment Martinez. The Chubbies reunite.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
I call this the diabetes match of the night. This could have been pretty special.
Hey,
If they
hey,
if they don't, if they didn't let their
The
weight
bad
go.
part is, in my opinion, this was match of the night.
Oh, match of the night.
I almost agree. Because just the way the story unfolded. I mean, it started from the beginning. The Liv versus Rhea match set the tone for this. The confrontation with Priest and Finn and the rest of the guys in the back at the clubhouse kind of set the tone. And Finn said, "It's all right. We got this. We'll go search for Dom. You go take care of business." And Finn is the one that ultimately cost Damian the title, which I called.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I called it.
How was the crowd for this match?
It was half and half because there were
Yeah.
people cheering for Gunther and there were people cheering for Priest.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. I think this is another result of the WWE universe and just wrestling fans in general just loving a good match. It doesn't matter who's heel, who's face. They just enjoyed a very good, hard-hitting match.
Well, and not only that, but even Gunther as a heel, like it's just like with any heel, you're bound to get people that like you one way or the other. Like you get, I mean, look at Flair and the Horsemen. Flair was a heel.
Yes.
People still loved him. Austin, when he was a heel and doing dastardly things, people started to turn him and make him face and stuff like that. I'm not saying they should turn Gunther face, but just it's that same principle. No matter as a bad guy, if you're doing and like the hard hittingness of this match made it where it was just like, you know what, like people that already liked Gunther were definitely going to stand behind him and cheer for him. And I think Gunther made some new fans tonight in that arena because, again, you had that 50-50. You had that split of, all right, we want to hate him, but yet this is a fantastic match, so we're going to cheer him.
This is where your spoon hit you the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see. I don't know when Elimination Chamber's coming up, but I could see Gunther, Rollins, Punk, McIntyre, Priest, Balor. Right there's your 6.
Yeah, and then that'll be February next year.
Really? Is that far?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chambers usually the.
I can't remember when they do it. I know it's in the winter usually, but
it's right after the Rumble, right?
That's one I want to see. Like those 6 in the ring right now would be a hell of a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You got two of the biggest Monday Night Raw storylines right now just intertwining, and you get this giant show for the biggest prize on that particular brand. Let's do it.
Right, I'm in. I'm down. All right, we had the Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. I've only had T. Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk.
Twisted T.
Special guest referee Seth freaking Rollins,
who got his wardrobe from Jonathan Cross.
Listen, I do lend out some stuff every once in a while. I don't like to give up the fur, but you do what you got.
He didn't wear fur.
No, he didn't wear fur.
Yeah, he didn't wear fur.
Of course he didn't, because I don't like to give up the fur.
I'm telling you, he was in your closet, though. He definitely was in your closet.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see what he was wearing yet. I'll look it up here in a second. But Drew McIntyre gets one back here. Walk me through it. How did it end?
Rollins was, as you expected, he was just laughing it up the whole time. Like he was inserting himself to both guys as the referee, but at the same time, when they were doing shit where he was counting to the 5, he was like, you know what, fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He was in my closet. I'm seeing it looks like he was in Jeremy's closet with that referee shirt.
Yeah.
That's
Jeremy
one
don't
of
have
your
the guns to fill
sleeve
that out.
shirts.
Jeremy don't have the
No,
guns
no,
to fill
no,
that out.
nothing of mine's that shiny.
I don't know.
Except your dishwasher.
Oh, the pants are shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, Punk gave him to go to sleep?
He did.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did. So there was a spot where Punk puts McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice, and he slips the bracelet off of Punk's wrist. But Drew hits Punk with the Claymore right after, and
Or kicked him in the
Rollins
balls?
just no. Rollins just picks the bracelet up. He puts it on just to kind of hold on to it for Punk. And as I called in the chat, I said, "Watch, Punk's going to see that and go ballistic." And right as Punk hoists Drew up into the go to sleep, he looks right at Rollins, sees that bracelet, drops him, gets in his face, and then that's when all hell ensued. Drew kicks him in the nuts, hits him with the Claymore, takes the bracelet back, game over.
Yeah.
I just watched the end of it. That was completely wrong. I don't know what fucking match you're watching, Ricky.
Hey, fuck you. It was somewhat out of order, but close enough.
But it has.
Seth has the
Okay.
bracelet on. Punk hits to go to sleep, takes the bracelet off, puts the bracelet on, turns around, heads towards Punk. Punk kicks him in the balls.
Drew.
Drew kicks him in the balls.
Drew kicks Punk in the brawls.
Balls.
Sorry, still thinking about Rhea.
Isn't that what I said?
Heads back to the corner, hits Punk with his shitty looking Claymore, by the way. Terrible looking Claymore. Gets it. Yeah, it was close. You were close.
Yeah.
It was Punk. It was the way he landed.
Did I say that right, or did I just get the names wrong?
Yeah, you're drunk.
Shut the fuck up.
I do like the pants. It's Jeremy's shirt and my pants. So he's an amalgamation of us, Jeremy.
The one thing
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
He's an amalgamation of us. He has your
Just-
shirt and my pants.
Just throw up.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do
Yeah.
after hearing that.
The one thing I will say about this match that I would like again, overall it was a good match and it definitely the right result happened, but I think they could have done a little bit more with the shenanigans with Seth. Yeah, I think they could have done more with the shenanigans with Seth because, in my view, they needed I like the call
There you go.
to you both are still going the wrong way on my side.
I'm not. I'm going my way.
I'm right.
No, you're not.
What?
Right.
Oh, shit.
Go the other. There you go.
There we go.
But
How do you want to do it too?
I'm up here, so
I know.
Well, I know you two are
Whoa,
down.
easy, Scotty. Whoa.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, so they did a callback to SummerSlam '96, the Undertaker Bret Hart match, where Seth
Shawn Michaels referee.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels referee deal. They did the spot where Seth is going to hit Drew with the chair. Drew ducks out of the way, and then Seth pulls up short of hitting Punk. It was a good callback, but the problem is I think they should have done that deeper in the match. They should have waited and not done it so early because then it really would have gotten a bigger response, a bigger pop in my view of oh, okay, They pulled that off too early, and I think they didn't use Seth enough in the match to where it called for the GTS by Punk. I think they could have done a couple more things where Seth kind of shoved Punk, out of the way, just get back, get in the match, kind of thing, and then Punk finally just has enough, and then GTS's him. But like I said, for what it was, good match, right result. Drew wins it, and now they can take Punk and Seth off in a different direction for a little bit, and then.
I don't think they're done.
I don't think the three of them are done in any means.
Absolutely not.
Drew's gonna gloat his ass off. Punk is gonna accuse Seth of screwing him. Seth had the bracelet on, and again, that's what I called. That was what was going to turn this thing for Drew. Was Seth just picking the bracelet up and holding it for Punk.
Yeah.
And that's what set Punk off. It did. I don't think it took
called
any
that
more.
3 minutes right before it happened.
Numerous times tonight, I saw something during the match,
saying,
and I'm like,
3
yeah.
minutes right before it happened.
But
sorry.
But yeah, just the way it happened, it was great storytelling, and I don't think that they needed to do anything else with this. It was just the mere fact that Punk now lost his bracelet to Drew, and now Seth has it. Seth has a huge problem, huge beef with him, and now he has the bracelet on his wrist, and Punk just wants it back. He knows both of these guys are against him. He knew it from the whole time, so he doesn't give any fucks about it. He's going after whoever has his bracelet. That's his wife. That's his dog on there.
He's
so passionate. He's so passionate. No more Red Bull for you.
Tugging at your heartstrings a little bit, you know? I love it.
A little bit. Hey, if I had a bracelet that said Mr. Puffers on it and somebody took it, I'm going to kick somebody's ass.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Somebody's getting hurt.
All right, well, let's move on. Let's get to the main event. Solo Sikoa versus.
We skipped the match.
What's that? No, I skipped the Drew match.
Yeah. Back picked it up. So,
all right, let's get to we're talking Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes retains. Now here, I came into this. This is why I got home. I got a chance to watch this match. To me, this match was boring.
It was at first.
The crowd was dead. I don't know if it's, they're not an AEW crowd because they've still been waiting for 7 more matches.
Yeah.
But this crowd was very quiet the whole time. It didn't get loud until KO's music hit. When KO's music hit, then it got a little bit more livelier, and then we started seeing some shit. What did you guys think of this match in general?
Maybe people were thinking on the same level as we did. Like, we already knew it was bloodline rules match. No disqualifications. Everybody and their mother related to both sides is going to be in this match. So you're just going along with it. You're just staying quiet. And then once everybody starts coming out, that's where you get into it.
That's when the match starts, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And really quickly,
I'm not going to lie. I missed about 10 minutes of this match. Sorry.
Oh, as long as it was the first 10 minutes, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, it was like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I caught the end.
So the Gorillas of Destiny were the first ones in. Tama Tonga, Tongaloa. Of course, Tama Tonga got in the ring first. I don't know where the fuck Tongaloa is. Again, late for the party.
Yeah.
Right? He's late. He'll be late for his own funeral. They do some kind of they kick the shit out of Cody. Tongaloa goes to hit put Cody in, pick him up and put him into the corner, and he missed the fucking corner, Jeremy.
He missed the splash.
Fucking corner. He missed the corner. He shoved him into the oh yeah, we did forget to tell Joe Paul, what's up, buddy? We did miss probably the best part of the match, so we'll get to that in a second. But Tongaloa shoves Cody back into the ropes and then makes his way into the corner. Tongaloa is terrible. Terrible. He took the cutter terrible. I don't know. But we did, we need to rewind. Before this match started, Cody was walking out with his dog. They were kind of just saying that everybody, this dog has been with Cody all the way. Pharaoh has been with him all the way. And who do we see? Who do we see to the left as he walks out?
Arn Anderson.
Double A, Arn Anderson. Basically telling Cody, he was talking to some people.
You got friends.
Pull some strings. You still got friends. Honestly, I was thinking we were going to get different friends. It's not the same friends we've seen already, right? Randy Orton.
In my heart, I was hoping we'd see a crossover and Dustin would come out, but in my head, I knew it was going to be Orton and KO first.
That would have been some sort of amazing if we could have got like Kenny Omega and oh my god! Listen, they're buddies. They're all friends. Maybe the Bucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, that would have been
a loud pop.
The learning tree.
And then we'd have found exactly why Shane McMahon was in there trying to negotiate
Yeah.
a crossover between AEW and WWE.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I can't even imagine, but we don't have to get to that. Anyway, Double A. I thought for sure that we get a Double A sighting and we get a spine buster in the middle of the ring. We didn't get that. So maybe next time.
Those guys would have killed Double A.
Adam Armstrong.
Adam Armstrong was not going to be there, so there was no sighting of Double A. So
Okay, well.
Yeah, nobody's getting footloose.
Nobody was simply stunning in that match. That's for sure. So the Gorillas of Destiny come out. They get their ass handed to them by KO. Of course, KO comes down first, starts the fight, starts to put the boots to him. He gets taken down. Randy's music hits. Takes him 45 minutes to get to the ring.
Yeah, what
was Randy doing? He was just like
he was doing this. He was pumping his hand the whole.
And he was high-fiving everybody. I hate face Randy Orton. Randy Orton needs to be a fucking heel.
Randy Orton is the Forrest Gump of wrestlers. He was running down the ring. He was running. He was running. It was terrible. Anyway.
I love Randy, but he's got to be a heel.
Yeah, we need Randy.
I agree.
We need
gotta
Randy
be a heel.
So we get Randy in the ring, couple stunners, couple RKOs. They follow the Gorillas of Destiny out of the ring. Somebody must have said, "Get Tungaloa the fuck out of here," and they did. They got him. They took him out through the crowd, got rid of him, and then we get Jacob Fatu shows up. Jacob Fatu is amazing.
He is a fucking animal.
He's a fucking animal.
Yes.
Yes. Does his moves jumps from the ring apron or from the mat to the top rope. Does his little moonsault gimmick.
Jacob Fatu is a better second coming of Umaga.
I would agree. More athletic.
Yes.
More
would agree. Absolutely.
Yes.
Not as powerful, but more athletic for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Then they roll Cody out of the ring, put Cody onto the table. Jacob goes and does his splash, hits his leg. Fatu is good as Tongaloa is bad. Yes. There's complete opposite.
Yeah,
he is the black sheep of the Fatu family for sure. Where was his patch at today? Did he have his eye patch on?
Yeah, Patchy had his eye patch on.
Damn it! Get that pirate out of there. Get his patch off him. He needs both eyes to be able to wrestle.
Yeah.
Poke him in the other one.
Well, when he had both eyes, he still missed a spot.
Jesus,
yeah, he still could wrestle with both eyes.
Yeah.
I could watch Tongaloa highlights all day long though, because they're god awful. You've seen the one with the 619.
We saw him on the short post.
He did a 6. He did a 6 and forgot the 19
on Hardway Wrestling, where you should like and subscribe.
Absolutely, you should. Yes, you should always like and subscribe.
Yeah,
check out our videos. I think that video is probably up to about 17 million videos. 17
oh my
million
god,
videos.
yeah.
So anyway,
how the hell do we almost have 10K in Facebook subs or followers, but we don't have 10K in fucking YouTube?
I have no idea.
We got to learn to be bilingual. Is that right?
I'll tell you the secret. Once we get off here, I'll tell you the secret how we got so many. It was all legal. Nope. No. Fuck no. We don't do the bot thing here.
Prostitution?
That's horseshit. Well, it's always prostitution. We're always whoring ourselves.
NDAs?
Never. It's all out there, buddy. It's all out there.
We cannot discuss the NDAs.
So Jacob Fatu does his splash out onto the table. Looks like Jacob Fatu hurts his leg. He tries to get up. He falls down. He's yelling. If he is not hurt, that's a hell of a sell job, because it was to the point where there was other people around the ring that were going to attend to him. They actually took him off camera for a while, so I'm pretty sure he was being attended to. So we'll find out. Hopefully,
it looked like in the background when they went back to the ring of Cody and Solo that you could see Jacob still sitting on the back area.
He was leaning. He was leaning over top of Solo.
Yeah,
he was leaning on top of Solo. Yeah. Solo's screaming like a child.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of improvisation there.
Yeah, we're gonna find out here probably by tomorrow. We'll find out exactly what happened there. So
I'd say Friday. Friday.
If it's not anything serious, from what it looked like, he caught his shin.
yeah,
And anybody that's ever caught their shin on anything, like it hurts like blazes, and sometimes you can't walk straight for several hours.
all right. Joe said he snapped it. Is that confirmed? Have we got a confirmation on that yet? I'll end up going to.
Where are we at here? Facebook?
Yeah, Joe Plum. Looks like he broke it. He slammed his hands on the desk. Yeah, and I did see him slammed his hands, and that's usually a sign of. We'll find. We're definitely going to find out. Again, if he's just selling that, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing,
absolutely,
sell. Amazing sell. So
absolutely.
Definitely.
No way I'm confirming anything. This just in from Joe Plum confirming that one of the major players of the Bloodline is out injured, and now we're going to see more Tungaloa. Thanks a lot, Joe.
Yeah, eat that EW Insider. We're going to be Hardway Insider.
Yeah, that's right. Joe on the scene.
Yeah.
So anyway, then
he's going to be just Joe.
So we have it'll be just Joe.
Just Joe Insider. Euthanized.
You ain't that old yet, bud. All right. Yeah, Joe, if you're that old, then I'm that old. So damn. So at this point, Cody is out on the table, and Solo is in the ring by himself. The new Roman music hit. What'd you think of the new music?
That was the same, I thought.
I don't think
so.
It seemed different. It started out different.
Really?
Different, but it was.
I think it was the same.
Yeah,
I really thought. I think it was the same.
Go back and listen to it. It sounded pretty different to me. But anyway, Roman's music hit. Were you disappointed that it was Roman?
No, we called
it. No, not at all.
I did. I wanted it to be. I wanted to be anybody but Roman.
I wanted Paul Heyman to be with him.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen Jimmy with him. I would have loved to see Jimmy and Jay with him. I would have loved to see Jimmy J and Brock with him.
I think Brock would have been awesome. If Brock's music hit.
If Brock's music would have hit with Roman coming out there to help Cody, that place would have blew up. That would have been louder than Stone Cold coming back to avenge WWE against WCW and ECW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been louder than the pop that Austin got the night he chaired Rock to
help Mankind beat the Rock for the WWF Championship. Yeah, that would have been up there for loudest pop ever.
I think in my view, I think they should have done this. Again, I was fine with Roman coming back, but I really think they should have done this Undertaker style. The music hits. First thing you see, Paul Heyman just out there with the biggest, just like massive grin on his face.
I dig it.
And then he turns around.
I dig it.
Hand behind him, pointing back, and then there comes Roman. And it just, I think like Paul Heyman being out there again with Roman.
I like it.
Roman getting the pop that he did, Heyman would have gotten again. I saved the other guys for later. I'm fine with Jimmy and Jay coming later, Sammy or whoever.
I got one better for you there, Scotty. Roman comes out after Heyman points, puts the lay over his head.
Yes.
Then he goes down to Wreck House on Solo.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, that would have. Yeah, the crowd would that's Road Warrior.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
That really, in my view, again, I'm glad Roman's back. I'm glad they did it the way they did, but at the same time, if they had Heyman out there, again, with that just shit-eating grin that he gets sometimes, it would have been the absolute best, the biggest pop he's ever gotten. So
I agree with you. Scotty.
Again, this is your Midsummer Classic. This is basically WWE's All-Star Break / Midsummer Classic. As I said, it would have been perfect for Paul to come out first to Roman's music and just wait there, like you said, with that grin and just put that lay on his head ever so slowly.
Yeah.
and acknowledge him,
Yeah.
and then Roman go down to the ring and just absolutely destroy Solo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That would've been good.
also loved at the end of the match, like Cody looks at Roman and Roman looks back at Cody,
Yeah.
like just the eyes locking together, just acknowledging each other through that, saying "I got your back."
I don't think that's what it was saying.
No,
I think
Well,
it was saying
yeah.
I think
Not
you were saying
necessarily that, but
Go
yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
No. I know what you mean.
No, it was the look was more like, I mean, Cody, the shock look on Cody's face was awesome, but the look when they locked eyes in the ring, it was like, Roman's like, you're getting yours one day, but not.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There was a clear message sent tonight. Roman Reigns is the tribal chief. You need to acknowledge him, and that's all you need to know. You need to acknowledge the tribal chief. He helped Cody Rhodes out, but he just needs everyone to know. He needs Cody to know. He needs
Yes.
all the Samoans to know that he is still the head of the table.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bottom line.
Oh, the original tribal chief is that shirt with they said it on the commentary at the end of when they did the post show. That OTC was supposed to be original tribal chief.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I like again. Yeah, I liked it. I'm glad Roman's back, and like I said, I think it's going to be cool to see the like you said, the Avengers assemble, the Bloodline assemble, and get everybody back together, and then Bloodline versus Bloodline by Survivor Series, and I think
We still got a bit for that though. We still got a couple months to build.
That's why I'm saying they can take some time to build this. They get Jay back into the fold first. Have some time to get that together. Then bring back Jimmy, and again during this whole time there's going to be seeds of dissension being sown in the new bloodline, and Solo's going to be flipping shit like who's going to betray who's betraying me, why what is going on. And when we get into War Games, somebody hopefully if Jacob's okay by that point, pray to God he is.
Yeah.
Jacob turning on Solo.
Well, apparently there's like 4 other bloodline members in the wings waiting.
Which is in my view is good, because then you have that counterpoint to Jacob turning. Solo has the next guy ready to come in, and hopefully it's Hikalea. They bring him in, and it's
Zilla.
Huh?
Zilla.
Or
Who was in attendance tonight?
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
by the way, another thing. Speaking of people in attendance, did you guys see the Legends box up top? They got a shot out
with Rick and Scott Steiner.
Yeah, Nash.
Yeah.
Nash was
DDP
there.
was there,
X-Pac.
Yeah, DDP was right there. Yeah. Couple notes, and Joe, I think Joe's right. It was a little weird timing when Roman's music hit, so maybe Jacob was hurt and they had to cover it up.
Yeah, I think there was something there in that they had to just improvise real quickly.
A couple notes: Rick and Scott Steiner and other wrestlers are in attendance. Stephanie McMahon and MGK.
Fuck
were at the
MGK.
show. CM Punk embraced Stephanie McMahon after his match, so I guess that's all that's squashed. The Rock's mom and Zilla Fatu were in attendance.
Yeah.
They were told the talent seemed to be pretty happy about Stephanie McMahon being at the show. Several WWE wrestlers who are not booked for this event are still backstage hanging out. So
I honestly think Stephanie McMahon is she's innocent, but she's that guilty by association, but she's kind of like that. I don't want to know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on. I just don't want to be part of it just because she's with Trips.
You guys didn't tell me the Hawk 2 girl was there.
I didn't know the Hawk 2 girl was there.
I didn't know the Hawk 2 girl was there.
Yeah, they must have showed a Hawk 2 girl. Haley Welch was there. Effie and Fuego del Sol was there.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, that's
Listen, mark my words. Somehow or another, The Rock and Brock Lesnar is going to play a part in this Bloodline storyline.
I definitely think The Rock will. I definitely think The
I
Rock's
think both of them, Brock and The Rock, are both going to play a part, but one or the other, but possibly both, in my opinion. I'm
just
calling.
just watching Paul Heyman come out and then assemble Brock and Roman Reigns, who have been bitter rivals for the last almost 10 years, to be together to face this new bloodline would be just.
And I feel like The Rock's going to be
Yeah.
with the new bloodline.
Yeah, absolutely. Rock's got to be heel in this. Rock's got to be heel.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Rock loves how people love him.
He does,
So-
but he.
Yeah, but he's got to be
He can
hated
be-
in this.
Rock can go either way and still draw the big crowds, big money. You know that.
Yeah.
And
He's the people's champion.
here's another thing that I think could be an interesting factor. And again, he won't be a gigantic factor in it. But I think that, again, Avengers Assemble, who's another Paul Heyman guy? Punk.
CM Punk.
I honestly think that they might have Punk, Brock, and Roman.
No.
Some kind of a thing, I see it happening. I can see them again. Why not bring all the biggest Avengers back together?
I always say you're right until you're wrong.
You just
and I think you're wrong on this one. Yeah.
You just
CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins are going to take up the next few months of this, probably into the Rumble, maybe into Mania. This is I honestly see this being a very, very long-term storytelling between the three of them.
Oh, I get it. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm not saying that he's gonna go like 3 or 4 months as involved in this, but there's gonna be a point where, again, Heyman's gonna call on an associate he knows that he can trust, and one of them is gonna be Punk.
Incredible.
Paul still owes him money. So
okay, let's throw another.
Here's Jason money. Here's Jason money.
Yeah.
Let's throw another scenario out there. What if they don't get the bloodline, the other bloodline, the original, back together just yet, and they do the War Games with Roman, Cody, Randy Orton, and
Kevin
Owens. Okay, and then Roman and the new bloodline, along with the old bloodline, jump Cody and them inside the cage.
That would be a hell of a swerve.
Austin said it a long time ago. DTA. Don't trust no one.
Yeah.
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 I mean, if you're booking anything, that's how you book the biggest surprise ever to get your fans fucking invested even more.
Because everybody's expecting Bloodline
exactly.
versus Bloodline. What if they go the other way?
Absolutely. And we're going to get Bloodline versus Bloodline. But the result of that, again, as you said, you put the swerve in there. That's how you keep the fans invested going forward towards Mania season.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Let's
right.
bring Rikishi back and put the belt on him.
Remember, he did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock.
Anyway, that's going to do it here for our post show. Guys, thank you so much. Great idea. We were just kind of all chatting back and forth trying to watch this thing. And Ricky said, let's get on.
Let's go on, guys.
I appreciate you guys having me on again.
Not yet.
So we'll go ahead and announce it now. I'm going to go ahead and announce it now. Jeremy is going to be a permanent part of Hardway Wrestling.
Hell yeah.
We're going to have a rotating bunch of guys, and Jeremy is going to be one of those guys. So welcome to the family, Jeremy. I usually ask, make sure everybody likes you first.
I like Jeremy.
Well, I don't like me, so I don't know how the rest of you can.
I figure
most
people don't like you, Jeremy.
I like Jeremy because after today, he agreed with me on everything we predicted pretty much.
Scotty, there's at least 2 idiots in the room right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's you two.
I don't know. Do you remember why I'm easy boy? I mean, I'm telling you.
Look, hey, guys, remember the one with the hair is always right.
Jesus. Well, you have an advantage there, asshole.
All right, that's gonna do it here, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
On the hard way.
Later, guys.
Oh, man.
Fuck you, Rick.